Hi and welcome back to the latest Steve's Amateur Garage video. Great to have you along. Today I'm not in the garage, I'm in my MGTF daily driver from 2002. It's done 99,000 miles now, and we're chasing down a very annoying clunking noise that sounds like it's coming from inside the cab, somewhere near the passenger side door or possibly behind the passenger seat. Let's investigate. So to have a look behind this plastic finisher, which runs right across the back there, there are 3 screws in the top here that go into the press stud type fitting, and there's a couple of screws behind here. It's the seatbelt slide, and then you have to get your fingers underneath this plastic cover and give it a good pull outwards, and you can see a little plastic fitting that pops into that plastic circle there. It sounds like you're breaking it when you give it a good tug, but it's going to come off. I think there's a couple more fittings under here and probably the same on the other side. So we'll get that out of the way and have a look under there. Yep, there's the plastic finisher out the way. Just a couple of those push-in plastic pins that were tough, but a good pull forward on itself, and it'll make the cracking noise and come apart. But in reality, there's nothing underneath there. I thought it might be the speakers that were possibly loose, but they're not. They're absolutely rock solid in there. So I don't think the knocking is coming from behind there. Keep going. So here we are outside the garage, and the door panel is off, and what I've found, and it's the same problem as last time, is this plate, which squashes the plate at the back with a little pad in between it, holds the glass into place. This bolt works loose over a period of time, and you get that. Every time you go over a bump, it just moves a little bit, knocks on the runner, and causes that knocking noise, which is annoying. So I'll tighten it up and all should be good, and then I'll go through the fixing points of the door panel. Door card's back on. To get the door card off, there's a screw just inside there, but you just have to move this out of the way and then get this through the hole, pull it out. 2 screws down here, and this is fiddly, but you can lever it out, it needs to come out. A screw here, and 2 screws down the side, and that one needs tightening back up, and then you just lift the whole thing up out of the channel at the top, wiggle it off the bracket here, and it's out the way. Relatively easy. Hopefully that's cured all the rattles on this car, and we can enjoy some more motoring. Turning our attention to the door, which was my other suspect place, the actual door cover seems fine, fairly well secured, but this little bit of trim seems to be just wobbling free, certainly not fixed here, and that sort of noise is possibly what I've been hearing. And if we have a look, if we can get it, there's just like a plastic pin just under here, and it looks like it's snapped off, so that trim is just fairly loose. So we'll fix that and see if it makes a difference. Okay, so there's the back finisher popped back into place, and what I had to do was take the hard top off and drive it around the block, and the rattling or bouncing or clunking noise disappeared completely. So now I turned my attention to the levers that clamp the hard top into place, and right in the middle there is a threaded adjuster, which I've given a good few turns to, and that has made it much more difficult or firmer to push and clamp the hard top down, whereas before it just sort of clipped down. I don't think it was making a good firm connection, and that would account for the bouncing, clunking noise. Well, the good news is I've just driven in a couple of miles to the garage, and the annoying clunking noise that I've had for the last few weeks has disappeared completely. So it was definitely the hard top clamp that had worked its way loose and was just bouncing up and down. So that's a relatively easy fix. Good news. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because we've got many more exciting videos coming soon, both on the MG, the Ferrari, the E-Types and the camper van. You all take care. I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now.